Hello everyone, myself is Sagar. I have around 6 years of working experience in IT industry. Currently, I'm working as a data engineering at JPMorgan. I've been also working as a mentor for past 1 year at KSR Data Vision. My key areas of expertise lies in Azure, Databricks, SQL, Python, PySpark, Snowflake. So let's start the video and dive into the world of data together, where we'll break down the complex concepts, explore more real-world application that will boost your data engineering skills. Welcome everyone to the new video. So let's see today's question, interview question. This is one of the most widely asked interview question for any data domain, whether it may be a data analyst, a data engineer, or data scientist. It's a very simple yet a tricky question. So what is the interview question is, uh, they ask like what are the outputs in case of joins? Okay. So we all know joins are very important topic in SQL. So they have given a two tables here. So one is table one with column one, and there are around 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 records. Where similarly we have around table two and column two, and we have around 6 records. Now for inner join, what left join and right join and full outer join. So what's the output they're asking? So this is very simple and yet tricky question. I'll explain that. So first, before going into the solution, let's understand. So what are inner joins? So suppose you have two tables and you have two columns here. So each table has one column. So for this particular table, it's a column one, and the second table, it's a column two for this table. So when we match this column one with the one table to column two of table two, if any records that matches to each other, that gives an output as a record from both the table. So what it gives matching records from both the table based on the join condition. Based on the join condition, what it does, it gives a matching record from the both the table. Whereas a left order join, what it does, same thing happen. So what it does, it gives a matching records from both the table plus non-matching records from left side of the table. So what is this left side? So suppose we have this as a table one and we have this table two. So now what it happens, so let's consider this as a table that is at the left side, and this is a table that's the right side. So what it does, first it matches all the records and give all the matching records from this both the table, again based on the join condition. And whatever the records which are not matching from the left side of the table, that is left side of the join table, it gives that non-matching records. So in the same way, the right join is again same as a left order join. Only condition it will change is left side of the table. So it first what it gives is gives a matching record from the both the table and non-matching records from right side of the table. So now we got these things. So it's a simple thing where again what it does, take the table one, table two, gets all the matching records. Now this is the right side of the table. So what are the non-matching records are there from this side of the table? It gives that. Now where has the full outer join? It's all together with left and right join. What it does, it gives a matching records from both sides of the table plus non-matching records from the left side of the table plus non-matching records from right side of the table. I know. Let's explore this in the Excel sheet and see how it works. So we have an Excel sheet. Now, what's the question is, what is the output in inner, left, right, and full outer join? So first, let's go with the inner join. So it's simple. Like inner join, let's take column one. Since we are combining two table or joining two table, we get two tables as one table, that's a join table. So now what it happens? Now, before going into this output, let me say that what is SQL? SQL is case insensitive. So what we mean by case insensitive? That means if we have something called as a EMP has a table and EMP has a table. Now we take consider whether it's a lowercase or uppercase. It consider both has a one kind of a letter. So what it means that it doesn't consider EMP as different, whereas capital EMP as different. So if you consider that as a case, it will change altogether in this. So what happens is if we consider SQL most of the SQLs are case insensitive. So if it's a case insensitive, what it happens is A and A both are same. If you consider A, it's equal to A. It is, if in case it was a case sensitive, A small caps of A is not equal to capital A. So that's the case of case sensitive, but now SQL is case insensitive. We have to consider these both as a matching case. Now, as I said, in inner join, what is there? It gives matching records from both the table. Okay. So what it does now? Now we have A. Now usually the people gets confused how to match the record. So what we do? A, we consider first record A and see whether it matches with B. No. Now consider A. Now check with the next record. It matches with this A. Yes. Now what we do? Just say small a. And in the second table, what it is doing? It's matching with a capital A. So we do it as a capital A. Next, continue. So again, A matches with D. No, it doesn't matches. So we won't add it. Now A matches with null. Now again, the misconception here. What is null? So null is nothing. We don't know what is null. Whenever we can't define anything, we just put as a null. It's a void, kind of a void. So you can't compare anything with null. So we can't compare A to null and we can't compare null to null as well, as because null we don't know anything. So we should never compare null to null. So again, it doesn't matches with a null. We won't add it. Now next null, it doesn't matches, where again A matches with C. No. So we don't add it. Now coming to next. So the first record is over. Now what we do? We go with the next record. Now what we have? Capital A. So capital A matches with B? No. So we leave it. Capital A matches with capital A? Yes. So in first table it was capital A. In the second table is again it's a capital A. A matches with D? No. A matches with null? No. A matches with null? No. It's again not matches with C. So we leave this record now. Now next. Now what we do? B. Now let's consider B. B matches with B? Yes. Since it's a case insensitive, it matches. So we consider B. In this column A, it's a capital B is matching, whereas in column 2 is small b. Now next. B matches with A? No. B matches with D? No. B matches with null? No. 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 So B is over. Now let's consider with C. Now C matches with B? No. C matches with A? No. C matches with D? No. C matches with null? No. C matches with no again. And C matches with C. So it's a small c and okay, it's a small c, and in this case, it's a capital C. Now null. Inner join, since there is no matching, null, we can't match with anything. We never consider nulls in the inner join. So we just leave it as a null and next go to the next record. Now C, let's again see here. These are all things it doesn't matches, only it matches with a C. So it's a capital C here, and again it's a capital C here. So this is the output of the inner join. So it's a simple matching techniques which we did, and we came up with this output. From the input, we have this output. Now let's see the same in our SQL, whether this output is correct or not. Okay. So I have a two table here. So table 1, which says these are the records. They're the same records we took in our Excel sheet. And again, table 2, these are the same records. Now, let's write a SQL query to just join these two tables. So what's the SQL query to joining the two tables? Simple. First is select whatever we need to select. Add. We need to make alias of from table 1 what we need, column 1, comma, from table 2 what we need, that is column 2. Then from where we need that? We need from the table 1 that we are aliasing as table 1. What we are doing? We are doing inner join. We are doing it as an inner join. For which table we are doing? This table 2 we are doing. So it will be table 2, and for table 2, aliasing it as T2 on condition. Now what is a join? We have to match, right? So table on condition of T1 dot column 1 equal to T2 dot column 2. So let's see what is the output here. So you can see here